Hello Amazon shoppers. I am taking a look at the Hame T5 4000mAh power bank, and I like some aspects of it, some aspects I don't like. Mainly one of the main things I didn't like was the fact that it lists as including a user manual, but when I received it, the only thing I got was this package, which was sealed until I opened it, and I got a warranty card, and I got the unit, and the only information I have is the input and output, the weight, the dimensions, the illustration, and a few small little information about the actual unit. So not a whole lot going on as far as information is concerned. Now, with the 1-volt input, it's going to take a while to charge even at only 4,000 milliamps, but there's no manual, so there's no specification on that. And in the on the Amazon page, it's repeatedly stated 4,000 milliamps, but there is a misprint that says 5,000 in the item description in the lower portion, so that needs to be corrected. I'll try to make a note of that in an email to the seller at a later date. The 2 amp output is nice because you'll get a fairly good amount of charging speed out of the unit. The design, as far as the integrated cable is designed, is a very cool aspect. So you can see that just kind of pops in and out. If I can get a hold of it. There we go. So that's kind of cool. You can actually use that little integrated cable. And there's not a whole lot going on with the unit. It's very, very slim, as you can see. The indicator lights are here in these little dots on the front. You can charge it through this. And you can, of course, use the included cable or your own. But I do like the integration of this, so it makes it nice and slim. And in comparison to my HTC One M8 Harman Kardon Edition phone, you can see it kind of just lays right inside. It's inside the OtterBox case, but yeah, so very slim, very portable. 4,000 milliamps is nice. Now, in order to see the actual charge, there's no buttons or anything, so you just kind of tap it, and that requires a little bit of a tap. I forgot where it was exactly, but if this actually gets jarred, you're going to get that illumination as well. But you can hopefully, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that. So you can see there's actually 4 indicators, and then a little tap will bring that up. So you got 25% increments that it shows, tiny little LEDs, and it's very flat, so you're not going to snag on anything. One thing or two things that I actually look for in any charger is, I guess it's a terminology. It's the terminology I use, but I use 2 things. One I call auto sense, and the other is pass through. And auto sense, this does have the ability to do that, and that just means that it automatically senses a device is connected, and it begins charging that device with no additional interaction, like a button press or anything of that nature. So you don't have to initiate charging. Plug in the device, it starts charging. So that's good. That's a plus. Where it fails, and probably of more importance, is what I call, or what I guess is the term used, would be pass-through charging. And what that means, of course, is that you're able to pass the charge to your device at the same time you're charging the device. So if I plug this in and I'm charging this battery, and then I plug my phone in, my phone does not charge. That would be very important to me, because this being so slim, it's only going to charge, so much. I mean, you got, I think, a 2200 milliamp battery in this phone, so it's double the capacity almost. So I mean, I may get a charge and a half, depending upon where I'm at, and in the need of an emergency charge, this would definitely be adequate. But to get a full charge may or may not happen, depending upon the device you're trying to charge up. For my phone, I should get about a time and a half without much issue. But what I take problem with is if I'm traveling and I have this and my phone, and I need to plug both of them in, and I have one port to plug them into, I want to be able to plug my battery in, charge my battery, plug my phone into my battery and simultaneously charge my telephone. I've done that with other battery packs, and that's a great feature and a great option to have, because sometimes there are limitations that you run into, and with this, that is not an option. So I definitely think that that is something that makes it a little less appealing. The integrated cable and the size does. The lack of a manual is a little bit unfortunate, and I say, if you drop this, or like I just did, not really drop it, but have it just have a little impact, it will cause the illumination of the lights. It doesn't take a very good amount of force to activate that. Just a little tap shows the power. So that, I guess that could be good or bad. If it's portable and you're jarring it around a lot, I mean, it's going to take a long time to wear the battery out just from those little lights. So it's not a big issue, but it's something that should be noted, and I wanted you to be aware of. I guess that's pretty much it. The packaging does have some contact information with the website, so that's nice, because otherwise the only other thing you get is this little customer card that you can fill out, and it's basically a quality control card / warranty card. It gives you some warranty information in the website here, but no user manual, no real information, and a slight misprint on the Amazon page. Accidents happen, so that's not a big deal. On the Amazon listing, that can easily be edited and changed. But I would prefer more information about the estimated time for charging requirements to recharge the battery, and just general information that's just not provided because there is no user manual. Okay, so nice in a lot of ways. A couple things that could be improved upon. Thanks.